Ayahuasca, psychedelics. Nah, it's not for me. Hey guys, this is Andy and this is Mindset Matters More. And today we're going to be talking about psychedelics. And now, why am I talking about this? Is that lately I've been running into a lot of podcasts that talk about the psychedelic journey, especially in context of spirituality. And I thought it was a good idea for a little while, which I had to reel myself back in. And I want to talk about it with you guys. Not only that, but this past election cycle here in Massachusetts, there was a ballot question to legalize mushrooms, I think it was here in Massachusetts. So it's kind of looking like it's going in that direction to be able to have these things legalized within Massachusetts or even in the United States as a whole. So we're going to talk about that today. And honestly, let's get a little bit about what these podcasts have been talking about. And so, something you may not know is that psychedelics have been used for thousands of years in spiritual and healing practices in like indigenous ceremonies, conducted by shamans or healers in different cultures and even Native American cultures. So I don't want to say different cultures because the original culture is the Native American culture here in America, right? So we're talking about, this has been something that's been integrated, normalized in different cultures for specific reasons. So, and lately their growing appeal in modern society is because it's been this like quick fix for spiritual enlightenment or healing. And maybe not quick fix is not the way that I want to put it. It's like it's a very potent fix. And sometimes people will default to that because of the healing properties that it actually has. And so while I was listening to these podcasts, the curiosity in me was like piqued because I'm a very spiritual person. I've been spiritual pretty much all my life, even though I tried to deny it through atheism, but that's another topic for another day. And, really, I wanted to believe that this thing could take me to my highest point. Like, I envisioned myself going to the jungles of, I don't know, Peru with a shaman and taking this ayahuasca and going on this magical, mystical journey where I'm going to become enlightened and remember that I am one with the universe and the universe is one with me and nothing will ever bother me ever again. And, yeah. That was what was going on in my head. But, honestly, this like appeal of like the one and done nature of psychedelics for breakthroughs was really what I was being attracted to. And I feel like over my years, I have recognized in me as an addict that, like, I want that one perfect thing that is going to fix me. The one diet, the one exercise, the one self-help book, the one podcast, like the one person, the one that's going to do it. And, there's a lot that goes on with that in my head. So it seemed like a good idea because, I'm not one to discount the validity of psychedelics. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have very potent, like, realizations and experiences with it that for them, that was where they had to go. It's a path to personal enlightenment. But even though they're not inherently addictive, for me, they represent a temptation that I vowed to avoid. Because even though, you know, even if they're not addictive, my personality is addictive. Like everything in this world, you could be addicted to. You could be addicted to money. You could be addicted to TV. You could be addicted to sex. You could be addicted to exercise. You could be addicted to self-help books. You could be addicted to anything. But there was this sacred promise that I gave to myself about mind-altering substances. For instance, when I had my breast augmentation, the doctor gave me Vicodin. I didn't even take it for that. I said, absolutely not. Like, I don't want to be taking anything that's gonna fuck me up, get me high, make me move in a way that I don't want to move. So I did not take them. I mean, I was in a lot of pain, and you might be like, well, that should be excused because you had surgery and blah, blah, blah. But no, I absolutely was like, I'm going to take Motrin and I'm going to fucking deal with it. And that's just who I am. And the thing is, I'm prone to taking shortcuts. I don't want to take shortcuts. I want to do things the right way. So this is what I mean by it, right? Is that like, you know, I am pretty much like a baby on this journey of like, even though I've been doing it my whole life, like, I feel like I am new to the practice of spirituality because spirituality to me has really been ingrained just in a kind of day-to-day thing, but really hyper focusing in on it is something that like I'm new to. So I'm really exposing myself to like a whole bunch of new stuff, which is why all this psychedelic conversation has been coming up. But this entire conversation wouldn't have been happening 10 years ago because I wasn't really looking for it. 5 years, I really wasn't looking for it. So really, it's only been like 2 years that I have been diving into what else is out there that I can try, that I can do, like, and incorporate in my journey. And yeah, so then all of a sudden drugs get into introduced, and I'm like, that's a good idea. Like, no, no. It's like when you start dieting and you're all of a sudden like, yeah, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds tomorrow, so I'm gonna starve myself. No, like you have to take things the right way. I mean, maybe later on in my life that'll be an option, but for right now, it's just not what I want. And the other thing is that I have made massive strides in my journey without them. Like I have had some very powerful healing that is happening, like some of the more impossible relationships that I didn't realize that I was going to heal have healed. Some of the more important self-love aspects that I needed have been happening. So it's not like I haven't had anything and I'm like, oh, this is a last resort and I need the psychedelic to help me or jumpstart me or fix me or whatever it is. But I don't really need them because I'm still making progress, right? And the other thing is that, what if it doesn't give me the results that I want? I would have done this mind altering thing and just not gotten anything. Like there's that side of it too. So, like, I don't know. Drugs don't like me anyways, because let me tell you, when I used to do drugs, I used to get sick all the time. So really, I'm gonna just keep that out of my system. So, I've chosen not to do it for myself, but, quite frankly, it's your journey. Whatever you choose to do, that's on you. I'm just talking about my journey, talking about what I had to wrestle with over the past couple of months and think about and see whether it was fit for me. But if that is something for you, let me know. I am going to drop a poll at the end of this podcast, and I want you guys to let me know, have you done psychedelics? And I'm not talking about like doing shrooms at a rave or doing like I'm talking about actually integrating them into a spiritual practice and using them to enlighten yourself, enhance your mood, or be guided in inward. That's what I'm trying to say. Use it as a way, not just to feel good, not just to party harder, not just to, like, I'm talking about real spiritual work. Okay. Let me know, you guys, and have a happy day. Love you guys. Bye.